It's so much of that.
It's so much big cap.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's real. Like it's supposed to be right now saying, man, I ain't listen to this dude.
That's the problem. That's the
issue.
problem. That ain't
everybody think they got their own way to get there, and they don't.
And it ain't the relationship though. That's more of it. You just spoke to it. We see the Lil Nas X stuff. We see people. I don't know if you see pictures of the Met Gala. They looking crazy. People just out here showing they behind, natural behind. My mama say showing your natural
behind. And Lil Nas throwing the game all the way off. Like, what are you doing out here, bro?
Right. And that just go to show you what you just said is the real reason. It ain't that the relationship ain't worth it. It's that you got to find somebody that's saying themselves, okay, well, I'm willing to try to work it out with you. Because when everybody trying to do their own thing, and so what you say is like, I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to commit it. Clarence put a petition with his son. I ain't even trying to like, here you go with this all stay with. Like, you ain't got no understanding for nothing outside of your own understanding. That's the real problem.
Man, everybody think they can Google their way to find it and happily ever after. You just can't. Mm-hmm. I know we're in an online world. Like, one of the things I do appreciate about like millennials. So millennials are people who were in between phone at the house phone and internet. But then you got these Gen Zs or whatever they call them, mm-hmm. who they were born with internet. So people really think Google is my answer. 5 ways to get your man to never like stop looking at you. Like I mean, whoever saying it ain't married, because he is gonna stop looking at you. 10 ways to get your girl to never want to keep her hands off of you.
Right.
Who's ever putting that in there? You know they got married. You know they're not married.
Man.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's so much of like right now. You put how to keep a. Google gonna tell you keep a man, keep a woman, keep a transvestite. Like it's gonna give you, and it's like, come on, that's not real. When you in a fight and you in a tough time and your emotions done got high, and her attitude done got like this, you're not thinking, how do I Google my way through? Like that, you can't Google it.
Right.
You can't YouTube a way through it.
Right.
Because you ain't with YouTube, you with her, you with him. And so a lot of people don't think it's worth it because everybody, I hate to say it, we got a generation right now, man, where everybody want relationships to be easy, man. Everybody cut from a different cloth. Like everybody ain't built for it tough. It used to be a time they was like, they only say this no more, but they'll say, it's an old saying, when the tough get going, when the going get tough get going. Because they always try to make it seem like only the strong survive. Like, people ain't on that. People like, come on, love supposed to be easy.
Yeah, but at the same time,
it shouldn't be this hard. Nah. That's people's number one argument. That's why it's so hard. Like, it should be easier than this.
True. But here's the thing, y'all. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, though. We talked down on the old relationship like they was weak. Big Mama was weak because she stayed with Big Dad. Big Mama was weak because
she didn't say nothing.
Right.
All she did was that, what she wanted. You wanted to stay home and have children and cook all the time.
I'm supposed to be butt naked, barefoot. See
that?
Barefoot. So when you speak so highly of the fact, hey, listen, they was built for it tough. Take a lick and keep on ticking. That ain't how most people looking at that. They looking at it like that was weak. You was weak. It's strong to be independent. It's strong to be by yourself and do for yourself. It's strong. Like that's where the strength. That's where the strength is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm back to where you said earlier, where I think the value of the relationship is lost. But at the same time, it ain't the relationship. It's the fact that most people, like I said, you got. Man, listen, I don't know. Russell Westbrook, one of my favorite players. Sidebar. All right, one of my favorite players because he always gangster all the time when it come to ball. But yet, I just seen him in these pictures with this skirt on, this dress. Now they talking about saying it wasn't a dress, it's a kilt. It's a kilt. Like, nigga, that's a dress. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm saying to myself, what's making this? Like how far have we gotten to the point where
a dress is being called a old?
You're right.
When we was coming up, they were saying, "I know these boys out here ain't sagging their pants." Not a dude saying, "Just put some yoga pants on." Yoga pants. These dudes are wearing jackets. Like my wife. Listen. My wife just told me about the dude had the pants. I said, "Man, I ain't never seen no jeans like that. What are them?" She said, "Them jackets, they look like jeans. You grab it like this." Grown men. Now here's the point. I'll take the saggy pants. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sag yours. You got on tights like yoga pants? So the option is, so everybody hated, oh, they so thug, they so hood, sagging your pants. when I was growing up, wasn't real saggy, but we wore real baggy. Like after I wore 3X shirts and real baggy pants, that was like, you know, during a different era. But I'm saying that was so bad. So my era was t-shirt, baggy pants, always wear my jeans baggy saggy. Right. And now you got yoga pants, no drawers. Please. These dudes got like, and I'm saying to myself,
no drawers.
So I'm saying when the times change, it's just different, man.
I know it. That's like, why somebody like, okay, because you right. I'm with you. And it's so funny because with everything you're saying, I agree with you. But what I'm supposed to do out here, Pastor, I got a show. I can't even tell them like that. You got to tell them. That's the same thing I do. From a ministry side, I'm the same way. Like, I can't, come on, what are we doing? You can't, like, this is nuts. I listen sometimes, I'm not anti everybody's personal choice. Right. But when I deal with the sanctity of love, and I deal with sanctity of love, I believe is husband and wife, male and female, I be trying to figure out, how does a woman walk around gay or a man walk around gay and say he made me like this? When I'm saying this is not hereditary, because you only made it to earth because a man and a woman did it, right? Right.
Like what? How are we changing? Like right now, here's what's so crazy. You can now, by law, you have to when you go to hospital and when you go to jail now, they ask you what what's the phrase is, what sex do you starts with R, or the word they use,
register?
No, not register. It's like what sex do you relate to or whatever. But they ask you this because that means like you get to choose. Think about this now. You get to choose. If you spend time as a male, we know you're a male.
Right. Man, listen, I just heard about something. Man.
Like, so now by law,
man,
I can feel like a woman, and you got to respect that. Do you know a kid right now, before Xavier get to school, if he decides, don't call me Xavier, call me Zay, like Zenitha, like the teacher now has to say, okay, he's feeling like a girl.
Honor that.
That's crazy. So here's my point. Is relationships worth it? Now you got women out here that's single on here, and you're going to do the best you can. This is how we stuck to it. But the single woman now saying, there's a guy out there. And when I was growing up, they're like, keep it on the down. Ain't no download no more. Look, I was making it clear, man, I want all this. And I want to be, like, I mean, like, it ain't even, like.
You want to be pregnant and all
like,
that?
Like, it ain't.
Did you see that?
It's nuts. Yes, I see it. I'm saying, what's the secret? It's crazy. Like, a guy, that means I can wake up and forget the just gender. And y'all know I support black love. Now a white girl can wake up and says, I'm black.
I identify.
That's the word I'm talking about. What sex do you identify with? That's what I ask you. Like, what do you identify with? That means not what are you born as. Right. I identify more with, a man. I want like, and that can change any day. That means I can feel straight today. And guess what? And so I'm saying, I know why people don't think relationships are worth it, because if you're not already tied in some form of fashion, you know there's a guy possibly out there who can say, I don't know what I want. Do you know they added a question mark to the LBGT? It's a question mark now. Like, I don't know.
And this, I told somebody at work, I said, man,
like, I don't know what I want. Right
I wish I would be my son's biggest influence, but I know that, like, I'm fighting against the world outside my four doors. No matter what, I'm teaching him. At some point, he gonna be like, man, Pops, you out there, you old school. Now you got
to do it right now.
So
what's they got? What's on the school? Little dance thing. And so my daughter's 16. I said, hold on, why they ain't telling this boy to go home? This boy got a dress on. She's like, Dad, come on, don't start tripping. Like she tell me, like, come on, like, this boy always like why does she have to see a boy with dresses on all the time? And it's normal. I'm saying, send this dude home, man.
Right.
He can't be that. And she's like, come on, don't start doing it. Like she trying to tell me, this normal, man. This cool out here. He a good dude. Hold on. Like, now I'm tripping thinking, I like him. He's my couple of my class. Like, and it's like, so what? And I'm saying, so watch this here. Then I'm saying, Scott, you don't understand. This is a problem for you. Because you're 16 now, 10 years from now, you're 26. Are you going to say, so what? When your dude walk on and says, baby, I just want to wear your stuff today. I mean, what's wrong? I mean,
why can't
I don't want to wear underwear. I want to wear your bras and can we go get shoe shopping together? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So here's my point. Why don't people think relationships are worth it? It's all the risk. They out there, cuz.
Man, I saw somebody say, "Hey, a guy he done turned to transgender, turned into identify as a woman. Now they let him box another woman. He beating the woman down in the boxing ring.
Yeah. Believe it or not, DeSantis just stopped that for kids. He's the only state that just made transgender girl. Like, think about you a boy, you done turn transgender, and you out there balling everybody. Like in high school, we the first state to say, nah, you can't do that.
Right. Come on,
that's crazy.
You beating on the girl, and you a whole man out here talking about, man, I'm a woman now, and you swollen, you out here looking like Mike Tyson in the 90s. Oh Lord.